Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon. Thank you for stopping by today. Today's video is going to be a YouTube made me buy it, but more specifically a JAMbeauty89 made me buy it, aka Jessica Braun. I have been oddly obsessed with her. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I have definitely mentioned her before. She has just become one of my all-time favorites. When she's posting a video, I'm watching it, and I just really listen to what she has to say. I feel like she gives really honest reviews, and I feel like I can, really trust her and what she recommends. So before me, I have a few products that recently were ones that I have purchased because I was watching her videos. She talked about it, and I said, I have to have it. So let's just hop right in because I do have several things here. I'm going to start with the more fun ones first, at least in my opinion, because I gravitate more towards eyeshadows, and I think that that's what's really fun to buy, to purchase, to play with. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that she recommended. We're going to first start with the Pixi It's Judy Time palette. Now this is one that I remember when it came out, and I watched It's Judy Time talk about it and swatch it and use it. And I just remember thinking this was not something that I really truly needed. I mean, Pixi is a little bit more expensive. I think this was $20 when it first came out. And just looking at those warm tones was just something that I didn't think I was going to get a lot of use out of. And I just didn't think it was one that I needed. But recently, well, not recently, I mean probably like over the summer, Jessica mentioned this in one of her videos and how she really loved it. And every time she wore it, she would get compliments. And so I just kind of kept that in the back of my mind, still thinking like, well, it's really warm, I'm not sure. But I found it at Target one day on clearance for like $11 or $12. And I said, okay, for that kind of money, I'm going to get it. Even if I only use it a few times, like I have to see what this is about, because if she likes it, I'll probably like it. So these are the shadows. They really are beautiful. There are a couple of cool tone shades in there, but for the most part, it is more on the warm tone. Now these are really soft, beautiful, pigmented, blendable shadows. I'll just give you a couple swatches here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. First, here's some shimmers. Like, oh my goodness, I really need to use this thing more. It really is pretty, and you see that reflectiveness. Oh my goodness, beautiful. And then let's see here if I can clean off my fingers. I'll get you some matte shadows as well. Let's see. They're just so soft. It really does shock me at how soft these shadows are. They really are. I mean, if you can get your hands on this, I'm not sure if they're still selling it. I feel like when I saw it on clearance, that's kind of Target's sign of saying, we're not selling this anymore. But if you have this and haven't used it in a while, or happen to come across it at your local Target, pick it up. It really is good, especially if you love those warm tone shadows, because it really is beautiful quality, beautiful pigmentation. This is just one that's kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone, and so I really push myself to use it, and I'm going to use it more because even just swatching those, I was like, oh my gosh, they just feel so good. They're so soft. So this is one that, on Jessica's recommendation, I bought. Okay, the next 2 are a newer recommendation. And they are floating around YouTube a lot right now because they are so new and so popular. She was just the first one I heard talk about it, and I thought, okay, I gotta get those. So that is the new Milani palettes, the Bold Obsessions and the Most Loved Mattes. So we'll start with Bold Obsessions first. I mean, it comes with a really gigantic mirror, so that's amazing. You can see all my stuff down there. The layout of this palette reminds me of the Stila palettes. If you've ever tried those, that's instantly what my mind went to when I saw her talk about it. And I mean, it's a little bit messy in there, but look how gorgeous. Come on. I mean, come on. Those shadows are beautiful. And they are soft. They are pigmented. I mean, oh my goodness. And here's just a couple swatches for you. I mean, come on. Some of the shimmers are a little bit powdery, but as long as you tap your brush off and really blend them out, I mean, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. Like, holy smokes. Do you see that reflectiveness? Oh, they're beautiful. So, Bold Obsessions, if you're looking for really nice shimmers and mattes, definitely pick that one up. If you're looking for these, check Walmart, because that's where I got mine. and they are only $14.98 a palette. And if you got it at like CVS or online on Milani.com, they would be $20. So save yourself some money. For $30, you can get 2 palettes. So here is the Most Loved Mattes. They're just gorgeous. They have the neutral row, they have the purple tone, and they have that warm tone row. So there's something in it for everybody. You know, you can mix and match those shadows. Let me just give you a couple swatches here. Give you a couple little examples. I'm telling you, if you are looking for a really high quality matte shadow palette, you need this. Can you see that white one or the cream color that's on the end right there? I think you can kind of see it. But oh my goodness, they're so buttery, so soft. They blend so beautifully. So if matte shadows are up your alley and you're looking for a really high quality palette, definitely check this out. Like I said, you can get both of them for only $30. I mean, how often can you go get a palette that has literally everything you want for under $50? Very rare. I mean, granted, you would have to get 2, but if these colors look like they're up your alley, definitely check them out. Or you can just get 1 palette, you know, whichever one calls to you. But for the price, they're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful shadows. Next is a brush that she just recently talked about in her favorite brushes video, I think is what she called it. I don't know. I'll link it below. But this is from Bdellium Tools or Bdellium Tools. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. I forget. And this actually just came in the mail today, so I haven't gotten to try it out yet, but I'm really excited. I saw it in this video, and I just knew that was one that I had to have, and it was really affordable. I think this was maybe $9, maybe. It is the Golden Triangle collection. I love the blue handle and that rose gold, or is it more copper? I don't know. Really pretty. And this is in 785 tapered blending. It's just that really nice fluffy brush. The bristles feel so soft. I'm really excited to use this. I mean, we always need more blending brushes, and this one just feels really nice, and I also think it's really pretty. I love the royal blue. Okay, next. This is a mascara that is kind of an old recommendation from hers. This is not recent. By all means, it is not a recent recommendation from Jessica. It was one that I had actually used before, and she recommended it in an old video. She talked about in one of her videos that she likes to go back to YouTubers that she loves and sort their videos from oldest to newest and watch their very first videos. And I started doing that with her. When she recommended that, I was like, oh, that'd be really fun. Because I've only been watching her for maybe 3 years now, and I think she's been on YouTube for 5. So I went back, started watching her videos from the beginning, and this was one that she recommended, and I was like, oh my gosh, I used to love that. I'm going to get it again. It was kind of hard to find. It was kind of at the bottom shelf at Walmart. They only had 2 different choices, so they didn't have a lot of the colors, you know, like they normally do. But that is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. Do you guys remember this? Do you remember when this was so popular on YouTube? I do, and I used it a lot. I think the first person I heard talk about it was Miss Glamorazzi. But anyways, so yeah, I haven't had this in years. You know, it's just that classic rubbery bristled brush, and it's a very wet formula, and I do gravitate to more dry mascaras. This was just one I forgot about, and when I saw her video, I was like, I'm gonna pick that thing up again and see if I still love it. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Probably won't buy it again, but I'll definitely use this one until it dries up. So that was on her recommendation, technically. All right, next is a concealer that if you've been watching her videos recently, you know she's talked about it. It is the Ulta Beauty Under Eye Concealer. What's it called? Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. Now, I'm still on the fence about this. I'm not sure if I love it as much as she does. It is not quite the color I want it to be, and it is the lightest shade that Ulta carries. Mine is in Light Cool. I'll show you a swatch there. See that? It's just kind of yellowy, and it's just not as light as I would like it to be. I am very pale, of course. And again, I would like it to be a little bit lighter, but the coverage is really great. Again, I'm still playing with that. If I happen to get any sun in the summer, I might become a normal person's shade, but right now when I'm really pale, this isn't quite the shade I'm looking for. But if it's your type of shade and you can find a color that would match you in their range, definitely check it out because I think it's only $9 and it is really nice. It doesn't crease, it's hydrating, Has full coverage, so definitely check it out if you think you can find a shade that would match you. Okay, next is also one that she has talked about a ton, and she just talked about it in literally every video, and I just knew I have to get that, especially since it's affordable. I have to get my hands on it. It looks amazing, and that is the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream, and I used this in my last Get Ready With Me video, if you saw that. Mine is in number 21, light beige. And I just love this. I love the packaging. I love the price. I think it was only $15 and I got free shipping. Downside, again, that like she mentions, is they have a very limited shade range because they do cater to like Asian colored skin tones. So a little bit more gray. The range isn't great, but if you can find one that matches you, so wonderful. Again, great coverage. It feels great. It lasts. It's hydrating. I really like this. I love that it's a squeezy tube, but also a pump. So this is going to be very, very travel friendly. Again, it's a little bit more on the gray side. I know she touches on that. I'll show you here. It definitely does gravitate more gray, if you can see that. It is more on the gray side, but if that works for you, pick it up. I'm telling you, order it online. This was the second to lightest shade is what I got, and it matches beautifully. I just blend it out with my fingers like she recommended. I've also used a beauty blender, and I like that too. You just get a little bit more coverage if you use your fingers. But yes, if you're in the market for BB cream and you can find your shade, check this out. Really, really, really good. I really like this. This is probably my favorite thing that she's recommended. Okay, the last product is a primer, and that is the newest Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. And I do really like this. This was on her recommendation. Obviously, everything in the video is. Let's show you here. This is just a really pretty, illuminating, pearly looking. You see that? Really pretty, you know, base. I put it all over. You know, I touch on my forehead, my cheeks, my chin. I avoid my nose because I found when I did that, it kind of accentuated the pores on my nose, which of course we don't want to do. There it is. Oh my goodness. It gives this really nice, you know, glow to your skin. Really nice smooth base. It does have some shimmer in it, but I don't notice it when I have foundation on. I do not. I notice it on my skin afterwards. Like I'll look at my hand and I'll go, oh, there's some glitter there. But you just wash your hands or wipe it off with a makeup wipe and you're fine. But anyways, that is everything that I purchased based on Jessica Braun's recommendation. If you have purchased products based on another YouTuber's recommendation, I mean, of course you have, who hasn't? But let me know down below what your favorite product is that a YouTuber recommended that you went out and bought and they were right and you love it and it's something you'll continue to repurchase. So again, let me know below and let me know if you've tried any of these products and love them. And make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post new videos. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye.